Alright, I'm back out on the river. I think it's Tuesday, but I got a point laying out over here. I was looking around, I saw more fire rock. I was trying to get a twofer, but I don't see nothing else. Let me find a point here. It's right on this lip. The water went down a lot overnight. You can see right here, that's Breaking River Pebble Chert. Right here's a point, see it? Well, I'm gonna have to get pictures first. I forgot yesterday too. I got all excited when I saw it. I forgot. Later. Alright, I got a couple pictures. I guess it's not a real good thing to picture. You can't see much of it. But right here, see what we got. Huh. Feels kind of thick. Oh man, what the... Well, I don't know, but that looks like a stem lance to me too. It's rough too. And that looks like black canola to me. I'll have to look at it more. I'm not sure. It's ground right up to about there lately. It's ground on the base. Huh. That looks paleo-ish, or late paleo, early archaic. Some kind of stem point. It's alright. It's kind of thick towards the tip, but it ain't bad. Later. Alright, I just picked this up. I'm walking up out of here, but this is good over in there, and something got hung up right here, and I thought it was a flake of flint, and it's a knife. Kind of crappy black flint, kind of low grade, but it ain't bad. I thought it was laying like that. I thought I just flicked it with my shovel. It's a knife. I'll put up better pictures. You can see an edge on it. You can't see much chipping, but that's a tool. It's a big blade. It's actually pretty good size. Pretty thin. It's pretty nice. It matches that point. Probably black canola. Later. Alright, I'm up here at the Dump of Dreams. Broke another rake yesterday. So I went with the red metal handled one. Them wood handled ones, man, 2 rakes in 1 week. And they were on there solid. It's just I'm a beast with the digger. I'm digging holes all over the place. And honestly, within a couple days, I've used the rake longer than anybody would have used it during like a whole lifetime. Just if you count up all, just crazy amount of dig time on these things. Well, anyway, I'm gonna see what I can get. I'll get back with the first find later. All right, this is another silver plate spoon. I can tell by the weight of it, and it was laying out right where I had been raking. And after this stuff dries out, it's easier to look. It was real wet from it raining and stuff recently. Just surface hunting. Later. Alright, this is kind of a cool bottle. It's got 1788 all over it. It's a whiskey, but it's, you know, 70, 80 years old, I'd guess. And it's got a lot of, that's kind of cool. But I also got another little lipstick container. Look, these can all be cleaned up, and I have a mason jar full of them right now from 1 week, and they're all from the 20s, and they're real heavy, and most of them open. Later. Look, a little kid shoe. leather sole. Just think, this has been here a long time. That little kid's dead, probably. Well, most definitely dead. It's kind of cool. Should really save stuff like that and try to preserve it all. These would look nice in the display if you found a lot of real good ones. Just the age of it. It's cool. Later. All right, just a couple more rakes. I got another plastic figure, and this one's a cop. Point and look. Very cool. Very cool. No peg. Later. Here's kind of a cool old embossed, like beer bottle brown. It says Capudine on it. I'm gonna take that, you know. That's kind of cool, and it's whole and it's free. Later. This isn't a perfect bottle, but it's called Big Ten, and it's got a football player on it. And I'd say this green might be Michigan State Spartans, and I think, you know, we'll see. I bet it's a Michigan bottle. But that's cool. We'll get it cleaned up and see how good it is. I'd like to have a perfect one of these, that football player on it. And I'd say it's from like the late 50s. Let's look on the bottom. Yeah, let's see. 55. I'd say that's the date, 1955. Right there. Later. This says drink 76, and I'd say this is coming up on, like, it's marked on the bottom, or you can see it like Dunna's or something. It's a Chicago bottle. I'd say it's coming up on 1776, 1976, and this was in the years before they started marking it in the cola. It's a nice green bottle with a red graphic. It'll clean up nice. I don't have it. Later. I think this says Mount Savage Stoner. I'll probably carry that out of here. I don't have that, and it's got one chip, but it'll look nice in the sidewalk. Later. Man, this is a shame. Wow. It's a vase, and it's yellow down here, and this is 20s. 1920s. Right in that area, around that time. Wow, that would have been a dandy. Later. Alright folks, I'm on the cutlery again today, and hopefully this is silver. I can almost, it's silver plate, I would guess, almost definitely. We'll get it cleaned up. I think I found one of these, and I think this is definitely silver. I can tell by the weight of it. And another silver spoon. That's 2 for the day. Later. Alright, there's a real old buckle. It's still got the hinge attached. Later. And this says made in Hanskin. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get it cleaned up. But look, the eyes look like they even move in that. Well, anyway, later. Oh, folks, look at this. It's a holster. And it's got, look at the rivets on it. Still got the piece of leather on it. And I got a gun to fit in it. Wow, that is awesome. Wait till you see this, folks. Later. Another big plastic horse, and you know that's plastic. It can be cleaned up to just look like it was. Pretty cool find. It's a vintage piece. It's big. Later. Folks, I did it again. I got another one of them Masons 1858, and it's the smaller size. Oh yeah, I got enough of marbles to fill this now. Man, look up here. Started, and I'll be able to find a lid today to fit it. I switched the lid that was on it. I got it off on the one yesterday and put a pristine one that I dug up here. But look in here. It was laying right in here. There's a little animal. The head's broke off, but there's going to be some stuff up in here. Look, there's an old thing out of a vending machine, and man, I'm going to take that and put something in it. I think I have a toy here that'll fit right in that. That's cool. I'll show you that too later. All right, here's a advertising pin tip from Wheeling. It says Laborers Local Union, number 1149-1506 Market Street, Wheeling, West Virginia. Chaz Crawford something, C-H-A-S period. I just wanted to show you that for the people at Wheeling. Maybe somebody knows that guy. This is probably from the 60s, I'd guess. Later. Alright, got another Hires Reap beer, and this one's way nicer than the one yesterday. This one's going to be perfect. Look at how nice it is. And it's really embossed on the bottom. Hires and it's 1957 Hires Reap beer. Wow, that's a nice bottle. You can't argue with that when they're coming out of the ground with the graphics like that from 1957. Later. There's kind of a cool little half pint milk bottle, and it's all embossed on the bottom. Serval Incorporated, Canton, Ohio. That's cool. Later. Alright, I dug this out. I was trying to figure it out what it is. If it's an elephant sitting, it's like a circus elephant sitting on one of these, like doing the tricks. That's cool. It's plastic. It's old. Later. Alright, I see a pretty nice marble here. Let's get it. It's got yellow and red and white. It's pretty nice. It's not bad. Later. Well, this thing, well, watch my language. This damn stuff. Third rake this week. Look, a little cheap pin in that to hold it in. It broke off. I was even using it easy. Third rake. So I gotta go. I found some pretty good stuff, and I'm tired anyway. I might go look for arrowheads next, but I have some arrowhead finds too, and I found some cool stuff. Later. Well, I almost had all of this one. You could see, well, let's see. Found this breaking in the ground, and I dug out multiple other pieces up here. Here, let me set this down a second. Just hold on. It came apart on me. Give you an idea what it's a Pittsburgh crock, and I'm missing just a couple pieces. But it says WHY Wyman and something, and then down here you can see URGH, and it's Pittsburgh. And I got 3 pieces there and a couple pieces of the base, but it's all blown apart. If I could have found all of it, I could have glued it back together, and my rake's broke, so I'm gonna have to get out of here. Later. Yeah, I got a cool mason jar. I'm staying a few more minutes. I'm just raking right here. Look at that big piece of crock I pulled out here. Look how big that is. With handles, it's busted. But this is a cool little Atlas Special Mason. Look nice with marbles. Later.